Santosh Sharma and you're watching Rhythm. Today we delve into a story that exposes Pakistan's long history of meddling in its neighborhood, a strategy that has repeatedly backfired. From fostering terror networks to interfering in Afghanistan's affairs, Pakistan's policy have sown chaos not just in the region but also within its own borders. And now the tables have turned. The Taliban, once hailed as Pakistan's strategic asset, are biting the very hand that fed them. Let's rewind to 2021 when the Taliban overthrew the Afghan government and took control of Kabul. Pakistan was jubilant. Its leaders and military viewed this as a geopolitical victory. Then Prime Minister Imran Khan celebrated the Taliban's rise, calling it a moment of liberation for Afghanistan. Pakistan's Interior Minister Sheikh Rashid Ahmad even declared that the Taliban's success would lead to a new regional bloc with Pakistan and Afghanistan working together, particularly against India. For decades, Pakistan nurtured the Taliban, providing them the sanctuaries, funding and training. Many of the Taliban leaders and fighters are products of Pakistan's religious schools such as the Darul Uloom Haqqaniya, often dubbed as the University of Jihad. The Taliban found safe havens in cities like Quetta and Peshawar, with Pakistan's intelligence agency, the ISI, reportedly supporting them. Without this backing, the Taliban's two-decade insurgency against the US and Afghan forces might never have succeeded. But what Pakistan once saw as a strategic triumph has now turned into a nightmare. The relationship between Islamabad and Kabul is rapidly deteriorating and tensions are at all-time high. The turning point? Pakistan's airstrikes in Afghanistan's Barmal district on December 24, which targeted camps of Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, a terrorist group that Islamabad accuses of launching attacks from Afghan soil. While Pakistan claimed these strikes were necessary to protect its people, they resulted in civilian casualties, sparking outrage in Afghanistan. The Taliban, in a dramatic move, announced the deployment of 15,000 fighters to the Mir Ali border in Pakistan's Khyber Pakhtunkhwa province. And now, in retaliation, the Taliban forces have launched an operation against Pakistan at the Paktika border area, which resulted in Pakistan losing 2 checkposts and over 19 soldiers dead. Meanwhile, the engulfing chaos can also impact Indian diplomacy. A potential conflict between Pakistan and Afghanistan could have significant ramifications for New Delhi, including a refugee crisis and a rise in terrorism. However, in a surprising twist, the Taliban are now signaling a desire to strengthen its ties with India. Over past year, Taliban leaders have assured New Delhi that Afghan soil will not be used for anti-India activities. India, in return, has permitted a Taliban representative to operate from Afghan consulate in Mumbai, a move that has deeply irked Pakistan. This warming relationship between India and Afghanistan highlights Pakistan's diminishing influence over Kabul. Adding to Pakistan's woes, Russia recently suggested recognizing the Taliban government while criticizing Islamabad for its role in destabilizing the region. Moscow's stance underscores the international frustration with Pakistan's policies, which have historically prioritized short-term gains over long-term stability. But what caused this fallout? At the heart of the issue lies the Durand Line, a colonial-era border drawn in 1893 divides the Pashtun tribes between Afghanistan and Pakistan. The Taliban, dominated by Pashtuns, have never recognized this boundary. Pakistan's efforts to fence the border have only fueled resentment. Adding to this is the culture and ethnic rivalry between the Pashtun-dominated Taliban and Pakistan's Punjabi-dominated military. Moreover, TTP, which is an offshoot of the Afghan Taliban, has intensified its attacks inside Pakistan, targeting security forces and infrastructure. Islamabad has accused the Taliban of harboring these militants, much like the world once accused Pakistan of sheltering the Afghan Taliban. The irony is hard to miss. The very tactics Pakistan used to destabilize Afghanistan are now being used against it. In the end, Pakistan's gamble on the Taliban seems to be backfiring spectacularly. The nation that once rejoiced in Taliban's victory now finds itself on the brink of conflict with them. This evolving story serves as a stark reminder that fostering instability often leads to unintended consequences. As tensions escalate between these two volatile neighbors, the entire region is bracing for the fallout.